Yo, what's up, guys? Week 10, the beta files. Wild week. Wild week. Wild things will happen when you're trying to do big shit. Look, wild things happen anyway in real estate. It's just, it's honestly one of the, there's no quite, I call it a profession for a reason because it's so personal and it's a profession that the lines cross, you become friends with your clients and so many crazy things happen. So we'll get into that. But week 10, the beta files. Last week we got the Cadillac all QR coded up and logoed out. It's officially the Mr.Zip Code vehicle now. Kind of changed gears. Most of my vehicles have always had Mr. Middletown on it. Obviously my branding. We've still got those brands rolling around. But it was time to say, hey, look, we're about to go live into the beta year in 2026. Like, it's time to say, again, commit to it, and live your brand. And I say that, and I've done that with Mr. Middletown. So it's kind of hard now. I'm trying to be like bipolar and be Mr. Zip Code, as well as my hyperlocal real estate practice, Mr. Middletown. So it's been a challenge, like mentally balancing that. But we pulled the Band-Aid off, we pulled the bandage off, and now the Cadillac is fully logoed up with the Mr. Zip Code and the Mr. Artificial Intelligence QR codes and branding. So that's done. We've moved on mentally and physically now. We also built out, I had a really nice looking website branding page made for Mr. Middletown. I've now cloned that and made it copyable for all our members so that, look, most realtors landing pages, websites, if they're even up or if the link is working, they suck. You know what I mean? They suck for them. They're great for their company. They're great for the company branding, but they suck for the realtor's branding, the personal branding, the perpetual branding. So I've made a badass looking branding page, and now every member, it's an upgraded one that, you'll get the regular one, but if you want to upgrade to this, it's very easy. You'll just be able to clone it and you can make it yours. So that's a built-in value that members will have day one. What else we do? We during writing the book, I had created the FU Fuel line of coffee I was going to come up with. So this week we pulled the trigger on that, and there's a bigger thing we're doing there, but that's going to tie into some really cool member benefits down the road too. But that came out of writing the books, and in this business you definitely need the FU Fuel mentality. Fuck you fuel, or we're gonna, it might be you need that fucking unbelievable mentality to say fuck you when people doubt you or challenge you or underestimate you or hate on you. It's a weird business. And to bring me to that point, I taken, while I'm growing Mr. Zip Code and building this out for everybody, I'm still hyperlocal real estate practitioner, Mr. Middletown, Mr. Monmouth County Real Estate Team. So I took a listing in Homedale, and it's a unique experience that people are, separating. So they didn't want photos, they didn't want the internet. So I had to fill out a form I've never had done before, right? So when I did my best for them, I tried to get as much promotional possible, because most, unfortunately, most realtors don't go looking for their clients anymore. They wait for the client to send them the link from Zillow. Well, I knew there would be no link from Zillow and no Zillow exposure. So I tried to put, as much in the listing as possible. And I guess I overstepped on some of the rules and procedures, not intentionally, but I guess trying to make the listing as visible and as like attention grabbing for the realtors who might stumble upon it. You know what I mean? So it was my mistake. I tried to do my due diligence. I talked to my broker, and, I should have had them proofread the listing though. Be careful with ChatGPT. Sometimes we put things in there that sound good, but, they might not. ChatGPT doesn't know the rules and policies of my Monmouth County MLS. So my mistake. So hopefully they'll understand that. But while this is going on, I'm working all weekend trying to get this house sold. And the day before the weekend, all week, the week before, and then, coming up to this weekend, it's my birthday weekend. I'm turning 48, and I get a Friday night, 5 p.m. $1,000 fine. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? So we worked all week dealing with that. Got the house under contract. Well, we got a contract, still waiting to find out what we're gonna do with that. But yeah, so Saturday was my birthday. I turned 48. All this is going on. I'm trying to build out this. I'm trying to run my hyperlocal real estate practice. I've built out my school community. You can go to school now. Mr.Zip Code University is going to have all the layers of all the different levels of membership, all the different concepts and things we created with Tale of Two Realtors. So it's honestly one of the greatest things. I've kind of been struggling. Where do I put all the content? Where do I house it for our members and even for people that might not join yet or might be thinking about joining, where we can send them? And yeah, it's thanks to being in the School of Hard Knocks school community, learning the content, I've stumbled upon this, and I've created my own school, which it's really exciting. And a lot of the stuff I've been wanting to share, but not with the general public, is going to be there. So I'm trying to make 40 great. And that's going to happen through this documenting what's going on before the beta year, and as we document throughout the full beta year 2026. And the reason I'm doing this, and it's funny, I woke up this morning and I was watching the Savannah Banana guy, and he was talking about how much he incorporates the Disney concept and the Disney mindset into his branding. And I watched another video right after that on this, I guess it's called the Route 80 truck stop in Ohio, and how everything is everything they do is for the fan, or for the member, or for the customer. And that's why I'm doing this. I'm trying to figure out what's the best offering. What can I give the members day one? And it'll be day one, it'll be day 101, it'll be day 1001 as we go through the beta year and in the future. But the reason I'm doing this is documenting the reason I know how hard real estate is. Look at what I just dealt with this weekend. Over my birthday, I got a fine. I got all this crazy stuff going on. So I want to make our membership so strong and so powerful. I want to have you guys have the wow moment when you sign up, like, wow, Mr. Zip Code is going to fix all the things that I'm missing in real estate, all the problems I'm having, and I want to be a resource for you guys going forward, so that maybe you can just plug into the community, like, real quick. Hey, I'm taking this listing. What do you think? Somebody like me who's been through it and be like, hey, make sure you don't do X, Y, and Z, so you don't get the $1,000 fine, or you don't violate your local MLS rules. So that's why I'm trying to make 40 great for me and for all our members, because I want this to feel like the Disney experience. I want you to have the wow moment when you walk through the gates. I want you to feel like, wow, this was built for me. I want you to feel like, wow, this fixes my problems. Because there are a lot of problems when you're trying to do this by yourself, or even if you're on a team, or if you're with a brokerage that's supportive. There's a lot to this game, man. And the more hyperlocal you keep it, the more you control your circle of chaos, less problems you're going to have, but you're still going to have challenges. This is one of the most challenging businesses to be in. So I'm trying to put this all together into a really, really robust package, so that day one, on January 1st, whoever's a member feels it, sees it, and likes it so much that wants to share it and get other people into our community, into our membership, and get them licensed into a mega brand, and give them the upper hand in this very, very challenging career, business, practice, chaos place we live as realtors and real estate professionals. So that's week 10 in the books, and I'm 48 now. I'm gonna make it 40 great. Thank you guys. Keep watching. We're gonna keep growing. We're gonna keep recording. I don't edit these. These are fully what I'm thinking at the time. I make some notes, but reality is these are the beta files, and they're supposed to be ugly. They're supposed to be raw. They're supposed to be uncut, because that's how life is, really. And I want you to see what I'm going through to get to what we're building for you and for all our members. Thanks, guys. Keep fucking going. Keep fucking growing.